What up, you guys? Welcome back to the Dre Files, featuring yours truly, Ariandre. But since we're besties for the resties, you can call me Andre. Before we get into today's video, you already know the promo. The promo, of course. What are we wearing today? What planet you from, baby? You see my little alien bookies? They are sitting there smoking a joint. They are so cute. You can cop yours today, right now, at ariandrellc.com. That's ariandre.com. Everything made by me, everything made by hand. Like, you can cop your original design that ain't nobody ever seen before from ariandre.com. Like, come on, get into it. But anyways, that's enough of that. Let's get into today's video. Let's take a moment to get into the hair because, baby, I did that. I was a little scared about this heart thing, but it looked like a heart. And you know I had to do the heart because it's Valentine's Day coming up. Like, I mean, come on, why not? Spread the love. It's the love month. It's my birthday month. It's also Black History Month. So just wham of love, baby. Ugh. So you know how to do the heart. Anyways, what are y'all plans for Valentine's Day? Y'all spending it with your bookie wookies. Y'all doing something for them, or you waiting for them to do something for you? Because, baby, I've been single, so I don't really know what that's like. But I do something for myself every year, though. I be taking myself out. I be buying myself movies. I be doing the whole nines. Like, I be taking myself on dates. So I don't give a fuck. I do give a fuck. I would love for somebody to take me out. Hello? I would love to be somebody's Valentine's Day, to walk into a hotel room, have that shit sprayed out, and then you spread me out. What? Come on. I am touch deprived. I'm sorry. So the things you might hear come out my mouth might be a little unhinged. But no, we are now in the year of 2026, and I swear I haven't had a Valentine for real since, like, high school. And, like, even when I had it in high school, it was literally a big fat ass bear and in a bag of chocolates. Like, I want that grown Valentine's. I want that grown up Valentine's Day where now we're booking hotel rooms, we're laying the roses out, we're getting the bath water set, we're having a night that hopefully has chocolate and whipped cream. Okay, like, I would go all out for my bookie wookie tookie. Okay, if I get me a little stink of wink, y'all ain't gonna be able to handle me, okay? But yeah, it's crazy how high school was the last time really having a Valentine for real. When I think about it though, if high school was the last time I had a Valentine's Day, high school was like years ago. I'm almost at a decade out of high school. I've been out of high school since 2019. So we're going on 7 years that I've been out of high school. I'm almost at a decade. I feel like that's blasphemy. I feel like high school was just yesterday, where I was just running amok on my senior year, trying to catch up for everything that I didn't do my freshman, sophomore, junior year. You feel me? Like, when I tell you I got some stories from my senior year that I don't have for any of the other years, I really didn't peak out until senior year of high school. Like, I really didn't do anything until my senior year of high school because, one, my freshman year, I was depressed because I was overweight. Sophomore year was working out to get rid of the overweight. And my junior year, now I'm feeling confident enough to actually go out and make friends or to go outside and look cute or do whatever. So by my senior year, that's when I was really running amok. That's when I was really in my bag and started actually doing stuff crazily. Because tell me why in 1 month, I got hurt twice and almost got arrested in weekend spans, like 3-week spans. Each weekend, there was something different going on. Like the first weekend, tell me how we told this story to the parents now, so they can't get mad at us now. If you seeing this, you can't get mad at me now. Me and my friends decided we're going to sneak out and go to this party with people that are well above our age. So we're like, hey, parents, we're going to the movie. Whole time, we end up across town. Now, right, we're pulling up to the party. We're pulling up to the street that the party's on. The street is over here. Party's down there bumping. Cops are right outside, though, looking like they're about to shut the party down. But boomski, we're coming down the road, going a little bit too fast. We're like, hey, that's the road right there. We about to make this turn. Like, hey, what's up? What's going on? Instead of Shorty just keeping straight and whipping it back around or slowing down real fast, she gonna take the turn. Slowing down, but not slowing down enough, and took the turn. We popped a curb and the wheel went sideways, and me in the back seat with no seatbelt on ended up slapping my head full force against that little handbar or hook bar for whatever you put in the back seat, and like just smacked right into it, right into my noggin, like about almost knocked me out. We start moving a little bit away from the wreck to try and assess the situation with the car, but now the police have now caught our attention from where they was about to shut down the party that we was trying to get into. They caught our attention, came down to us, started asking questions, started being like, oh, y'all was trying to run away from the scene, da 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 da. Ain't nobody running away from shit. We was just driving to get on the road. What you mean? They was interrogating us like we was felons, like we was running away from the scene. We are 2 feet away from where we slipped off the road, sir. I don't know what you're talking about. So then this other nicer cop come up. He's like, oh, you know what happened, da 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 da. We basically ended up having to get it towed, but because we had to get it towed, we needed somebody to come and get us. So the cops needed to talk to our parents to see if we are allowed to go home with a certain someone. The way we texted our friends, hey, here's my parents' information, pretend to be my parent real quick. And we got away with that shit. Don't know how. But that night when we got home, apparently I was twitching in my sleep because of the fucking concussion I about got. Anyways, so boom. Following weekend, hanging with the same group of friends, one of them brings some drinky drink that they made. They're like, hey, you should try this drink. This, if you get what I'm saying. So boom, pouring up cups. We got 2 small cups, 1 big cup. She was like, who wants the big cup? I said, you know what? I'll take the big cup because we balling. Why not? I'm the biggest person here. Like, why not? You know? So boom, in the middle of the night, my stomach rumbling and tumbling and moving and micking. And I'm like, what is this? What is this? Get it out of me. Get it out of me. It was hurting so bad. I was cold, sweating. Like I was shivering, but I was sweating. I went to the bathroom. I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Literally for like 30 minutes, nothing happened. I literally was just sitting there in pain. And it like fucked me up so freaking bad. I was just like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, get it out of me. I was crying. I was trying not to make no noise because like I said, it's the middle of the night. Everybody's asleep. But tell me how, next thing I know, it's coming out of both ends, okay? Like, that's all I'm gonna say. It's coming out of everything. And I'm just dying at this point. And I know it's loud because Grandma woke up and asked, are you okay? Are you okay while I'm shitting bricks? And it sounds loud as shit. Oh my gosh. Embarrassing. But yeah, so boom. Then we get to the following weekend of the 3-part trilogy where basically me and my friend going to the store. We wanted to steal some shit. Now, this was back in my little hoodlum days when I was stealing shit. You know, I don't do that no more. I don't do that no more, but fuck the corporations, you feel me? So we was out here snatching a little snatch. I'm putting all my stuff on my person. She throwing in like clothes and stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. We're going to check out. I'm thinking she gonna scan at least one of the clothes, pay for that, and like try to slip it in there or something like that. But no, she just grabs it, takes it, throws it in the bag. We thought we was getting away home free though, and was walking out the door, and the lady come up talking about something. Do you have your receipt? Like she literally came from outside, inside, and said, do you have your receipt? Lady, we were 2 feet away from being scot-free. Where did your Karen ass come from? You like your job a little bit too much, because why did you just, you know what? They take us into the security room, and they're like, were y'all stealing? We look at each other, look at them, talk about some, no, we wasn't stealing. What are you talking about? No, like, we know it wasn't stealing. Like, da-da-da-da-da. They pull up on a big camera screen talking about some actually 4K. Were y'all stealing? We was like, damn, yeah, we was. It was like, all right, bet. So we're gonna have to call your parents now. And if we can't get a hold of your parents, we're gonna have to call the police. And I was like, oh shit. I started freaking out because I'm like, damn, I don't need to call my parents, but at the same time, I don't want to go to jail for this shit or whatever the hell they gonna do. So you know what? Once again, texted the friend, hey, pretend to be my parent. Sent it on through, baby. That sending the information through thing will never not work, okay? They were talking to us before they called the parents. Like, we were getting our parents, we were saying that they couldn't answer or something like that, and like holding off for a while. Whole time, I just started bawling, crying my little eyes out, hyperventilating. The lady right there, I knew I had her in the bag when she started reaching for the tissues and stuff. They came back, called our parents, and got the information. Basically told them like, hey, they was stealing, you need to come get them, but like everything's cool, we just can't have them here no more, and but this is what happened. And so they was like, all right, cool. I'm over here crying. I'm like, man, we'll never do it again. He was like, well, we're just gonna let y'all go on a warning and all of that stuff, but you still can't come to the store no more. We're not gonna call the police, but just make sure y'all like don't do that shit no more. And we was like, all right, bet. We both walked out. I wiped my eyes, took the shit out of my pocket, and was like, this is how you fucking snake a bitch, okay? This is how you get out of that situation. I just showed her all the things that I snatched up and put on my person, and it was very well hidden that they didn't find that shit. And then told her that like them tears was fake, Bookie. That's how we got out of this shit. Like, she was in there rubbing my back and everything. I'm like, no, Bookie, I just got us out of this shit. They don't want to hear no young ass motherfucker crying. They don't need all that. They don't need all that extraness. They just wanted to get me out of the fuck there. That's all you gotta do. Just cry sometime. Now, do I use that to manipulate people? No. I've only done that to get out of law. I'm a communicator, not a manipulator. I would never cry to, like, force somebody in a relationship or in, like, a friendship or any type of relationship. It's mainly just for law. Like, I've literally only ever used it for law. For law. To get out of a situation or to try and get out of a ticket. That's the only time that I will cry as a manipulation tactic. So yeah, that's how I got a concussion, almost died, and got away from calling the police on me. So yeah, things like, I used to do some things back in high school. I used to be wild and crazy. No, I'm kidding. That was literally the only weekend that I was really wild and crazy. Like I said, I was depressed for most of my high school, so I didn't really have friends, didn't really go out and do shit. I stayed home and I talked to my friends while at school. That was it. I didn't really do anything crazy until my freshman year, but that was also the same year COVID hit. So after that, I literally wasn't doing shit. I had the little eensy beensy teensy bit of life in high school and college. Like, all my fun was just done for. But yeah, I didn't really start getting crazy until college. That's when I really started like wilding out, because I had this group of friends and we was with some party promoter friends, and we was just always at every fucking party. Like, I remember one party I managed to get my ass on stage and twerk on the only white boy in our HBCU. Hello? Just because it was his birthday? In the middle of a fucking party? Hell no. Would never do that shit again. I was so embarrassed and nervous. Like, what the fuck? I would have never did that shit if I was sober, for real, because liquor gives me the courage to do anything. Looking back on it, I'm like, would never do that again. Would never do that again. Oh, there was this one party where the birthday boy, different birthday boy, not the white boy, but a different birthday boy, was having bands in his pocket and was willing to throw it on whoever wanted to throw ass on him. Was he beckoning me and calling me to the stage because I had a fat ass? Yes. Did I decline going on said stage because the dude that I was talking to was insecure? Yes. Did I miss out on 15 bands that could have been spread across my ass cheeks because of an insecure man? Yes. Will I ever do that again? No. I'm going to get that bag, okay? All my friends was pushing me up there to do it. I still didn't do it because I respected this man and wanted him to feel secure within himself. But I mean, the backstory was kind of crazy. Apparently, him and the birthday boy went to school together. Birthday boy stole all of his bitches, basically, left and right. Every time they was with him, they would leave him for him. They would leave him for birthday boy. So he was kind of insecure that the same shit would happen to me. And if he saw me dancing on that stage for that 15, baby, the way I would move for 15,000, okay, he would see some strange things and he would have been mad. So I made him feel secure by not doing that and staying strong, even though 15,000 wow was on the line. Okay, I could have had money in my pockets by the end of the night. Drinks on me, baby. Whole bar is drinking for free. But yeah, I've had many drunken nights, and honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that I could get hungover or the fact that drinking just makes me feel so the next day, I deadass would be an alcoholic. Because it gives me so much confidence, so much boom in my step. I be moving, I be feeling sexy. But like, I don't know what they be putting in that liquor, but I swear it gives me like a whole different personality. It gives me like, I don't know, I be feeling like when I'm off that liquor, I can do anything. I can do anything. So one of my friends, right, she be DJing. So whenever she DJs, we always try and come out to support whenever we can. And when we're there, bro, I be sitting up there in the booth with her. She be getting me moving. As soon as that liquor hit my set, I'll be like, oh, I gotta hit the dance floor. And because I'm on the dance floor dancing, I don't want to sit here and dance by myself while I see everybody else just watching me. No, baby, you sitting here watching me, you gonna come and shake that ass with me. The fuck? Come here. Come here. Oh, y'all was together? Okay, boom, come here, bring your ass. Why aren't you on this ass? Why is she just shaking and you not over here? Hello? Or you, I see you busting a move. I see you chopping your feet, baby. Get out in the middle of this fucking circle and start dancing. What is you doing on this wall? I start pulling motherfuckers. I start being confident. I start talking to motherfuckers. Hello? All because of that lick-a-ding. That lick-a-ding. Okay? Like, it don't make sense. I'll dance on anybody, dance with anybody. I've literally pulled a girl that she was so fine. And like, I obviously waited for consent. I was just like, we locked eyes and I had leaned out my hand and she ain't like move away. She kind of started smiling. So I just grabbed her chin and brought her near and then we just started dancing. But I'm like, baby, me having confidence with women? Never. But when that liquidine is in my system, it's in my system. When it's in that system, baby, yes, that's when I am confident. That's when I'm daddy. That's when I'm, can't nobody mess with me, okay? A bitch want to be sober and trying to talk to a pretty woman. I'm sorry. I'm getting nervous and I'm stuttering over my words because you are so fucking beautiful. I can't handle it. You're just too beautiful. And now I don't even have the right words to say. But if I did not get hung over, I promise you I might be an alcoholic. And I'm not trying to support or condone drinking, okay? Yes, it gives me confidence, but it also has its bad qualities, okay? So we got to remember that whenever we thinking about drinking just for the hell of it. But you're going to wake up with a hangover. You're going to wake up feeling sick and nauseous. You're going to wake up feeling like shit. Now, do you want that just for one night of feeling confident? No. Just build your own confidence up. I'm saying that to myself because what? I need to get drunk to be confident around women? No. We're just going to get confident in our everyday life, I guess. All right, you guys. So I want to end today with another weekly dilemma, but this time it's not one that I received, which if you do want to enter, there is a link below for you to go ahead and put in your dilemma or whatever you're going through or a question you might have for me. But this week's coming from the socials, where I had seen somebody talk about my girlfriend asked to hang out with me on the 15th instead of the 14th. Does that mean I'm deciding? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. She booked you for the 15th because she got another dude on the 14th, the actual day. That's the main. You are the side. If there is an actual reason, though, as to why, like say she's a doctor and only gets off on the 15th, okay, that's understandable. But if y'all been together for a good little minute and she's got like a regular job that you can call out in advance for, and she took off the 15th for you instead of the 14th, she's got somebody else booked for that 14th. The only way that you can find out, though, is to pop up on her on the 14th. I mean, come on. Let's get messy. Let's get messy. No, I'm kidding. But if you try and surprise her on the 14th and you don't get a good reaction, that will also show you that she probably has somebody else that she's trying to see that day instead of you. If you don't have an actual reason to why we can't do it on the 14th and you schedule me for the 15th, baby, you got somebody else. You got somebody else. Stop fucking playing with me. You know I don't play that shit. Don't fucking play with me. You got somebody else. All right, bet. Just tell me. But yeah, that's all I really got to talk about today. I hope to see y'all next week. We're back on schedule, back on track. You will be seeing me next week as scheduled. I love you guys. And as always, if you do consent to a kiss of good luck and good faith and positivity into your life, please stay tuned. But if you do not consent, skip about 5 seconds. But anyways, give me your face and I just kissed your forehead. All right, my loves. Y'all have a beautiful, nice one. I hope you have an amazing, beautiful day, a beautiful week. You are everything. You deserve everything good in life, and everything is coming to you and being brought to you as we speak. But I shall see you guys next week. Bye.